We are gonna go grocery shopping. I made a meal plan for this week along with the stuff that we need to get. I want to make some Filipino chocolate crinkles because I've been craving for it. I don't really like to bake, mostly because I find baking very constricting. You have to follow the recipe exactly, otherwise you kind of throw off the whole thing. It's not like in cooking where you can play around with the ingredients and kind of see what it tastes like, whereas in baking it's kind of like fixed, and I don't really like being told what to do. It's my problem with authority, you know, and baking is very authoritative. Is it authoritative? Authoritative. It doesn't sound right. Authoritative?
No.
Oh yeah, it is authoritative. Authoritative.
Authoritative.
Authoritative. Oh my god. I find baking authoritative.
Authoritative.
Authoritative. Jesus. Anyway, I don't really bake a lot. One Christmas we tried to make cookies and it was absolutely horrible. Alexa, what time is it?
It's 7:17 a.m.
I've been awake since 5. Martin had to go to work early today. So when he got up, I woke up and I couldn't really go back to sleep. I tried to go back to sleep, but I just couldn't. So I figured might as well get up, start my day. It's actually a very beautiful morning. Come on, Albert. I'm here. Ouch. We are making some dumplings. I am finally going home. I went to town, to the city, to run a few errands, and I'm absolutely exhausted from walking around. So today was a very eventful day. When we were going out for our walk during lunchtime, we found out that there were 2 dolphins at the harbor, so there was a lot of commotion at the village center, so there were so many people gathering there. The tide was going out, so it was concerning that the dolphins might get stranded. So I called my friend and told her about the situation, and she drove down. She's an expert on marine mammals, and I have no expertise on marine mammals whatsoever. So the best thing that I could do was to call her, and she called some people and see what we could do to help the dolphins, you know, just in case. The port authority came and they were able to push the dolphins back into the deeper waters. I'm not sure what happened to the dolphins afterwards. My friend was saying that there's a high probability that the other dolphin might die because it looked a little bit weak when it was swimming around the harbor. And yeah, so we'll see. I hope that they do make it. And there was very little we could do about it. It wasn't like we were able to, you know, tend to them or bring them to the vet. There was no kind of marine animal hospital that we could take them to and stuff. So I hope that the dolphins are okay. So yeah, when we went for a walk, we took Albert to the beach and he was rubbing himself on the ground, and we were wondering what it was. And so we had to basically give him a bath when we came back home because he was rubbing himself on a dead rat or a dead mouse, whatever it was. It was disgusting. While I was in town, I did venture into a few bookstores and the charity shops, and I did get some books at the charity shops, and I'm so excited. Here are the books that I got. I got Tangled Tree. I found this at the secondhand bookshop. I've been meaning to read this, and I'm so excited to have a copy of it. So very excited to read that one. I got this science encyclopedia at the charity shop, and it was only for like $1.50, so I got it. You know, I grew up with encyclopedias at home, so I want to fill my house with encyclopedias too. And then this is the Van Gogh one. It has a lot of his work, his portraits. I also got Monet's one from the charity shop. I got this one too, Papillon. I've heard about this book, but I'm not sure what it's about, but I've heard that it's really good, so it was only also for $1.50, so why not? I got the Chinese characters, how to study and write Chinese characters. Now, I don't speak Chinese, I don't read Chinese. I probably took Mandarin back in high school briefly, but it was only for 50 cents, and I figured it's a nice reference book to have, you know? So, yeah, I have that. I also got this at the secondhand bookshop, Man's Search for Meaning. It's a hardback. I've been meaning to read this too. And it was just a lucky find. I didn't intend to buy this at all. This one I picked up at Waterstones. I wanted to educate myself more on reasoning and arguing, kind of more to improve my critical thinking skills, really. We have The Little Prince that I found at the charity shop for 50 cents, and it's nice to have an English copy. It is almost 6 o'clock, and I promised one of my friends to look after her kids for an hour. So I'm gonna take this guy for his evening walkies. Do you want to go for walkies? Come on, Albert.